If you're looking to create some marketing material or even a new logo for your business and you're not quite ready to dive into Adobe Photoshop or Illustrator, I suggest a program called Canva. All you do is go to canva.com and you can create a free account to begin using it. I've been using my free account for a while now and haven't needed to upgrade. They do have an upgrade option for businesses that gives you advanced features, which is really nice. But for now, if you want to save on costs and just create some really amazing and designs that you might not need all those features, then you can get started right now for free. So what you can do is you can create anything from a postcard to a business card or a Facebook post, or even see a Facebook ad right here, and it has all the preset sizes set for you. Along with, once you click into those, it has designs that you can use and edit to make your own. So it makes it really easy to make a really great design and quick. So you can also, if you're looking to create custom dimensions, you can enter your own width and height to create a new design. So if you're working and you're looking to order something and the dimensions don't quite match, you can just create your own. But otherwise, they have a huge variety of options. So most likely than not, you will find what you need right here. To get started, I'm going to just go into the postcard because that's what I most recently was working with to create a marketing piece, and you'll click right into it and it's going to bring you kind of into Design Center. So in this video, I'm going to give you a real basic tutorial on how you can kind of work within this Design Center and what your options are. So right away, it brings up the size right here. And what's great is you can always add a new page. So if you have a front and back, you can right away add a front and you can add a back. Or you can delete it if you don't have any. You can also make a copy of your design right here. So if you have something you want to copy, or if you want to copy the design you're working with but just want to edit it a bit and don't want to use your original design, copy the page and it will bring another one up. So I'm just going to delete that and we're going to work with one page. So here's your options. If you want, the background color is always going to start white unless you select a pre-designed postcard. So here's all these pre-designs that you can go through and edit, which is fantastic. But if you're just looking to do your own, you can simply click right here, background color. And you can even add, if you have your own brands, you can add your own color numbers in right here. And click the plus sign and the background will change to that. So we can change the color of the background really easily. Now, if you want to go with a pre-design, let's try this one. You click right into it and it will give you the front and the back. So click once and now it brings it up and I can work with this design. So you see all these elements within here, you can move them. It's kind of like a click and drag, so you just find it to click, even the lettering, double click, and all of your workstation elements will come in right here. So we can change the font. There's a lot of fonts in here. If you go to premium, you can even upload your own font. So we'll just click that and it will change our fonts for us. You can change the color of your font, the size. So there's lots of options right here. I love it too because some of these elements that they've added in, you can actually go in and change the colors as well. So you can even crop them. I'm gonna wait for my computer to catch up on. And even change, I think they have the background color in here. Yep, they have the background color in here that you can also change. We'll just change that back. So now we can even add the back. If we go down, we can add the back in. See, here we go, and just by double clicking on each of these items, we can edit them. Now, if you want to add your own elements into this, or if you're looking to add more elements, you can go to They have all these photos that you can drag and drop in. If you're looking to add photos, you can search all of them, which is great. Most of these are for free. Some of them will be marked with a price. So these are still showing free, but you'll see some with a price that you won't be able to use unless you pay for it or go premium. So we can just drop and drag, or you can even just click on it. Oh, it replaced the element. So I'm going to, oh, here's the undo button. So if you get stuck on something and you didn't want to do it, just click the back arrow and it'll delete it. So I'm going to click it once in. So we got the picture. We can crop it right there. You can crop it up, which is great, and hit done. Stick it to the side, and you can even go over here and you have a bunch of options. So transparency, if you wanted to go a little transparent. We could even position her where she's in the back. Click backwards until she's forward, and then forward if you didn't want her to go all the way back. So now she's in the back, but if we were to click her again and click position, you can bring her forward or even to the front. So here's your kind of alignment center, and you can always bring things forward or send them backwards. So we'll keep her right there. If you're looking, and if we're wanting to delete her, here's the delete button. So you'll find that all right here. You can also filter and adjust any images that you place into Canva. So let's go in, now that was photos, so you can search photos. Now let's go into elements. So elements is things like this line, things like these little graphics. And so you have all these grids that you can, basic shapes, even if you wanted to find like a Facebook little thing to put into your card. So we have all these shapes, we have lines, we have different illustrations that, whoops, see that one's a premium one right here, so it won't let me add it in. So, but this one's free, so we could add this one in, make it smaller by grabbing the corner and dragging it. And you can even change the colors on that one too. See? So if we were to change one of the colors to this, change it back to green. So you can look, and so if I wanted to find more lines, I just search line, hit enter, and it'll bring up all the lines that they have. Or if I wanted to add a picture like a flamingo, maybe I wanted an illustration of a flamingo. I just search it and look at all of these flamingos that pop up. But this one's premium. So we'd click on something like this and I can go in and change the colors. So I'm going to delete that out. One more thing that I would note under the elements is if you want, like say this cropped in a certain way, maybe you wanted her to be in a circle. You'd go under frames, see where this sky background is, go under all, and a bunch of different options show up. So maybe you want the picture to be in a graphic like this. So you'd click on it, and then you'd go in, and you'd go into photos. We'll just use this map, and you'll drop and drag that into the element. So it automatically crops that image in the frame that you chose. So we'll delete that as well. Delete frame. So that should be it for elements. So now frames is in the search button. So you can either even get basic shapes, and you can change the colors of them, add charts, add the Facebook thing like I said. And then if you wanted to add some more text, you go to their text, and you can click on any of these to add in different sizes of text. So these are the 3 basic sizes, but you can of course change this to what you want. Or you can, they have like preset recommended fonts that they pair together. So here's this one. They've kind of already set this up as a heading, so you can use any of these if you like them. And of course you can make them smaller And so they're actually in separate boxes, and they're pre-spaced. And they're 2 different fonts. So then you can go in and edit that font right there, or you can go and delete this too. You can also ungroup them, and there's other features like that. Link them up. So then we're going to go, here was the background again. So I had showed you in the beginning that the background was shown up here. Now you can actually use, I'll look at a new one. Start a new one. We'll go down, we'll add a new page. And instead of a color for a background, like we did before, so say we could do a color, or you can do an image. And they have all these images to choose from. So you could do something like a beach background or a fern background, and then put your boxes on top of it or your wording on top of it. So I'm going to delete that out. And the amazing thing about this is you can upload your own images and your own logo. So right here I have the Feminine Tribe logo. So I just click it in, change the size, and I can add that down here if I wanted, or anywhere else I wanted to. And when you upload an image, you can upload multiple images at the same time, or you can bring up your file folder and drop and drag them right in here, and it will always store your collection of images within your own uploads. So I don't think I have any folders. And of course, there's always more elements that you can add in. So use your Instagram photos and all of that stuff. But this was just a basic way to show you how to kind of work within the elements of Canva. So now if we're ready to save, we're going to go to download right here. And I'm going to save these pages separately because when you save them all together, they save as a zip drive. And usually if you're going to print something, you're going to want them to be separate. So you have a couple file types, a PNG, a JPEG, a PDF for print. Typically I save mine in a PNG or a JPEG if I'm going to be posting them or putting them on my website. PDF for print if I'm going to print them. So let's just go PNG if I was just going to, for instance, share this on Facebook. Or sometimes I think Facebook is JPEG too. So JPEG, you're pretty safe. And you can either select all pages, but like I said, I save one page at a time. So I will just select page 1. And then I click done and I click download. And for me, mine shoots, so it's preparing your design. Mine shoots down here to download. And then I can click up, I can view in my folder, and I can change the file name. So usually it will allow you to pick which folder or where you want it to be saved. So that's it for the basic tutorial of Canva, and I hope this makes making your marketing materials super easy.